If you have ever been applying a job, you might got replied email like this. Hey, thank you for applying this role. We really appreciate your time and effort putting on this. But unfortunately, we're not going to the next stage. All the best and good luck to your job searching. If you got this email, it's really frustrating, right? Actually, no. In this video, I'm going to share a tip that can help you always get some useful information from the rejected replies. Let's check it out. Hello guys, this is Bear Academy and I'm your host, Bear. As mentioned, I'm going to share a tip that can help you better cope with the rejected emails for your job applications. But before the exact tips I'm going to share, I would like to set a mindset first. So before applying any job, we should be clear about these three concepts: applications, jobs, and your career. For example, your career is to become a user experience designer. So this is your career. And during the career, you might have different jobs. On the average, you might change your jobs every 2 or 4 years. So you might have multiple jobs during your whole career journey. And for each new job, you might apply like 3 to 4 or 3 to 5 or even more open roles. And then you got one offer or a few more offers, and then you select one and then go for it. So from that perspective, you will always have more applications than the jobs, than your career. So which means that it's totally alright if you got some rejected applications, because even that will be good for you to understand what is the right thing, what is the wrong thing, and which direction is a better direction for you to go, because you can clear some error that you will not spend time and energy on that area, like an auto sweeper, right? So this is the first mindset for you. And the second one is especially for UX people. So for us, as a UX designer, ask questions is really important. It's an essential skill for every UX designer. So normally when you apply a job, you'll get a no as a reply, and then as a default, you might just go for it. Okay, so close this door, I'll just go for another one. But we can always ask, okay, but why? Ask the reason behind it, and so that you can dig more information, more data from the no, the default no answer. So this will be a great opportunity for you to do a quantitative research for yourself. How good is that? So use this opportunity, right? And the last one is about the worst scenario. So for us, what is the worst scenario for applying a job? You got rejected, right? So for this scenario, if you're going to ask some follow-up questions for the rejected email, what is the worst scenario? Again, you got no answer. But even that, as mentioned, you can get some more information than you don't ask anything scenario, right? If you got no replies for the second time, you will know that probably this company, they don't respect candidates like you, or the HR person it works for that company maybe not respect you as much. So it will be good for you to shorten your list so that you can focus your time and energy for some other better jobs. Right. So these are the three different mindset, and if we're clear about these three mindsets, it will be much easier to go for what is the thing we can do in the next stage. So I have two things suggested, if you got a rejected email. The first thing is just ask for the job again directly. So you can ask for another chance, or ask or show or tell them again about your specialty and ask for that opportunity again. And from this video, what I've watched a few weeks ago is from Andrew Doherty, who is an ex-Googler. He shared his experience of getting a job in Google, and he used this trick to change the rejected email reply to a second round interview, and finally he got this job, which is really great. So I highly recommend to watch this video. But if you're not that confident to ask for the job again, probably the other thing you can also do is to ask for feedback. You can ask why I'm rejected, what the things from your perspective that I can improve, and if I want to get this job, what is your expectation for me, or anything like related. By asking the questions, the follow-up questions, you can do a better job next time. So these are the two things you can do. And finally, let me share some real examples, because okay, here's the first one. This one, I got a rejected reply from a job interview, and they just said, sorry, we don't match, and it seemed not fit this role. And I think at that time I thought it would be great that I asked for follow-up questions and to find out some feedback, because I personally don't feel that I fit that company that much, but it will be always good to hear something from the hiring manager. So I asked him, hi, I was informed that my application will not be taken for next stage and so thank you for the time. Could you give me some feedback from the designer's point of view? And it will be really appreciated. So very quickly I got his reply, the hiring manager's reply, saying this. So the first things, you seems like an awesome evangelist for design with the ability to lead and mentor other designers, and but as a business we've become very strong in design, CX and UX in the last year. So from this I know, okay, probably they are not hiring someone can guide and lead other designers. They would like to hire some designer can actually do some detailed deliverables, which is good for me to know that I know, okay, I'm good at the skill, I'm confident at my skill, and got validated from his reply. And the second one is that right now we have a ton of underlying complexity and requires an enormous amount of problem solving, which we don't feel was demonstrated in your recent work. So this is what I've learned, that I can do some discovery during the job interview and find out what they really expected, and then try to highlight what I'm able to do that, because I think I do have this skill and experience they required, but I didn't show it to them during the interview or during my portfolio. So it will be good for me to improve that. So this is the first example. The second example is another conference that apply for an opportunity to be as a speaker. But I also got rejected. So they say it is a very common and standard rejected reply. Hey Bear, thank you for your submission to such and such, and unfortunately, I'm sorry to say that after a very tough review process, we're not able to offer you a spot in our 2020 lineup, and they didn't reveal details about that. So I was started to get concerned about, is that my topic was not good enough, or I still need to improve my preparation about my topic. So anything, and yeah, I just sent them and follow-up email to ask, could you give me some feedback on my proposal? I know you're super busy, but even 1 or 2 lines will make my day. So this is really polite, right? So after that, the lady, she gave me the feedback, like really detailed feedback. I really appreciate that. So she let me know that it's a really decent proposal, could be a little more succinct, and also this is a beginner level talk, so they would like to know what is in it for the majority of the attendants who are already in this field. And according to my understanding, the conference they are holding is for middle or senior level of the designers. So which means that my proposal for junior level or for early level talk is not appropriate. That means that I can do that in other types of the conference. So I can target on other early entry level conference that I can do a better job, or I can have better opportunities according to that. So this is the actual example of how I'm used the follow-up question to find out more information and help me to do a better job in the next time. Hope you will like it, and really thanks for your time on watching this. At last, I want to ask, what would you ask if you got a rejected reply like this? What would you ask? Would you ask for another job opportunity directly, or you ask for some feedbacks? So please let me know. Leave your comment below. And thanks for watching. Hope you like it. If you like it, just subscribe this channel. I will be sure to make some more videos on design, technology, and productivity. I'm Bear. See you in another video. Cheers. Bye.